Hi guys, Miss Amy here. So excited. I have great news. Great news. Listen, today, right now, in about 20 minutes, I'm going to go to our classroom. I know, I'm so excited. But the kids are not. So I'm sad about that. But I haven't seen that classroom in weeks, and I miss it so much. I'm going to pack up all of your stuff. I'm going to pack it all up, a nice little pile of all the good stuff you did in kindergarten. I'm going to save it for you, and hopefully our director or our owner can save it in a little spot so you can get it. So you can come to the school, and maybe your families can drive by and just pick it up, because I want you to have your stuff, and I want to end the year strong. I know, it stinks. So keep in tuned and keep listening and keep watching for news coming from your school about how to close down our kindergarten classroom. Officially. I know, stinks. I'm going to take some pictures of some things before I take them down. Yeah, but I have to take them all down because they're going to paint the classroom and they're going to clean the room, and we're just going to stop. We're going to start from the top and we're going to wash all the way down to the bottom and clean it all out. I know. So that we can have a summer camp. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Double crossed. But today I'm here to read to you a book about aminals. Wait, no, that's not right. Animals. My Big Book of Animals. Foreword by Gerald Durrell. Foreword. I don't know. That must mean he's not actually the author. Maybe he didn't actually write the words. Maybe he just wrote the very beginning part. That's what a foreword is. But it's called My Big Book of Animals, because we're going into Animal Theme Week. Yeah. Have you been to a zoo? You have? It's a great place, right? How about a farm? Have you been there? There's animals there too. Wait a minute. Have you been to the park? Yes. Wild animals are there that live out in the trees and the grass and the birds and the bees. Yeah. Yeah. So there's all kinds of places to see animals. Animals. I'm going to read you this book about animals. Look, here's the same page. Oh, you guys love it when that happens. Here's the cover. Here's the title page. My Big Book of Animals. Oh, here it is. Text by Helen Gilkes and Ruth Thompson. That must be like the author. I got to read fast because I got to go to school. I'm going to be late. All right, it says contents. Oh, table of contents. What does that mean? Yes, nonfiction. You're good. All right. So look, there's a page number for every type of animal in the zoo or the farm. Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna read about those animals. Here we go. Oh my goodness, it's long. Cross your fingers, I get it done. Polar bear. Polar bears like Zero the Hero. Polar bears like Zero the Hero come from icy lands where they feed on fish and seals. Delicious. Their fur and the thick layer of fat under their skin help to keep them warm. Brown bear. Brown bears eat almost anything they can find. Nuts, fruits, insects, fish, honey, and small animals. They sleep through some of the winter when food is more difficult to find. Look, two different kinds of bears. A polar bear and a brown bear. Brown bear, what do you see? I see an elephant looking at me. Elephants eat grass and leaves and fruit. They pick up their food with their trunks. Elephants enjoy bathing. Young ones play squirting games with one another. Would you like to play squirting games in the tub? Yeah, that's fun. Chimps! Chimpanzees! Chimpanzees live in family groups. The young ones stay with their mothers until they are 4 years old. They eat fruits and nuts, and in the wild, they dig for termites with sticks. Yes, they do. They dip a stick into the tree, and it's all covered with termites, and then they pull it out and they lick it right off. Oh, that's how they eat them. What do you mean that's gross? Termites might be delicious if you're a chimpanzee. Did you hear that they only stay with their mother until they're 4 years old? Yeah. Maybe they go to kindergarten. No, they don't go to kindergarten. No. You're going to go to big school. I know. Oh, I hope so. Soon. I know. It's coming. Lions. Lions are meat eaters. There's a big word for that. It's called carnivore. Yeah. And when they yawn, you can see their sharp teeth. The male lion is the one with the shaggy mane. Oh, look. He has the big bushy mane. That's the boy. He's the daddy lion. Yeah, here's the mama lion. She doesn't have a mane. And there's the babies. Yeah. Tigers eat meat as well. They catch their prey with their claws. They scratch their claws on trees to keep them sharp. Tiger! Do you know who the king of the jungle is? The lion, not the Tiger King. I don't know who that is. No. Carol who? No. Camels! Camels come from hot, dry places. They can go for weeks without drinking water. They have a store of fat used as food in their humps. Yeah, so the fat that's in that hump is full of moisture, water, and that helps them stay moist and hydrated. Hydrated is a big word for getting enough water. Yeah. Llama. Llamas are found in mountainous places. They are very sure-footed. Mountain people use them to carry their heavy loads to and from the market. Llama, 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 llama. Big fat mama llama. Little baby llama, llama. Obama llama. Llamas are very popular right now. I don't know why, they just are. You know, for a while you see unicorns, and then it's llamas, and then it's panda bears, and llamas are just popular right now. Giraffes. Giraffes are one of my daughter's favorite animals. Giraffes are the tallest animals in the world. They nibble leaves and new branches of trees. See how they have to spread their legs to drink. Oh, look, they're too tall. He doesn't have any knees that bend down, so he has to go and bend over to get to the water. Zebras live in the herds which graze on the plains of Africa. They clean their coats by rolling in the dust. Don't roll in the dust. Your mother will get very mad at you. Clean your coat by going in the bath or the shower. Don't roll in the dust. You're not a zebra. No. Let's see. We're still at the zoo. Oh, this is the zoo portion. Okay, at the zoo. Pelican. Pelicans have enormous pouched beaks for catching fish. They swallow their fish whole. Ew. Don't do that. You'll choke. Yeah, you're not a pelican. Flamingo! Look at the flamingos. What color are flamingos? Pink. Flamingos live in groups in shallow, salty water. And when a flamingo eats, it puts its whole head in the water. Oh, look at that. Pink, pink, pink. Do you know why flamingos are pink? I bet you didn't know. Because they eat pink shrimp. Yeah, that's their favorite food. So it turns their feathers pink. Huh. I know. A macaw. A macaw is rainbow colors. Yeah, sometimes they're called a parrot. Macaws are parrots. They can crack nuts with their strong beaks, and they have very loud, and they are very noisy, and they shriek very loudly. Brah! And they talk. Sometimes they talk. They can be taught human words like hello and goodbye. There was a parrot at the, actually he was a macaw, who lived at the flower conservatory in our town. Mm-hmm. And he could talk. He would say hello and goodbye. He was funny. A toucan! The toucan's long beak makes it easy for him to reach fruit in the wild. It takes the food with the tip of its beak, and then it throws back its head to toss the food down its throat. Oh! Do you ever throw popcorn up in the air and try to catch it? That's kind of like what the toucan does. He takes it in his beak and he throws it up in the air, and then he catches it. Oh, like that. Yeah, he's a toucan. A toucan. Toucan. Dolphins live in large groups called schools. Dolphins go to school. Not that kind of school. In warm seas. They are clever and very curious. Ooh, look. Dolphin. PH, just like elephant has a PH. The PH makes the f sound. I know, it's coming up. Penguins cannot fly, but they're birds. But they're very good swimmers indeed. When they move on land, they waddle or hop. They feed on fish. Yum, 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 yum. Do you like fish? Oh, good, because penguins do too. What color are penguins? Black and white. What color is a penguin rolling down the hill? Black and white, 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 black and white. Duck. Oh, now we're on the farm. Ah, different animals. Duck. Ducks like water. If there is a pond, they will dunk for weeds and water creatures. They also eat grass and grain. Farmers may collect their eggs to eat. Oh, have you ever eaten a duck egg? No, me neither. A goose. Geese make good watch dogs. They're not dogs, they're geese. So it'd be a watch goose. They honk loudly when people come near them. Farm geese are too heavy to fly properly, and they feed on grass, and sometimes they live in orchards. Do you know what an orchard is? Look, orchard has the ch sound in it. The ch makes the ch. An orchard is where fruit grows. Yeah. So geese like to go to an orchard to eat the fruit. They do. We have Canada geese here in Ohio. Yeah, they're black and white. A rooster! A rooster has beautiful feathers. He often crows loudly early in the morning. Roosters scratch and peck the ground for seeds and insects, and the farmer also feeds them grain. There's a rooster. Cock-a-doodle-doo. He tells them when it's morning. A hen is the girl chicken. Hens lay eggs. If a hen can keep her eggs, she will sit on them until the chicks hatch. At night, the hens are shut inside to keep them safe from fox. Oh, we don't want fox to eat the chicken eggs. No. Now, if you harvest the eggs and you take the eggs from the hen before they have a chance to grow into chicks, then of course we can eat them. Yeah. But also sometimes hens just lay eggs and they don't have a daddy. And that egg is just, it's not going to grow into a chick. No, if it doesn't have a daddy, it doesn't grow into a chick. We can just eat it for breakfast or dinner. Eggs are good all the time. Cat! Did you know cats live on a farm? They do. Grain is dried and stored in barns or silos. So farmers often have cats to help keep the mice and rats out of the farmyard and away from the grain. Farm cats usually live outside. Oh. Do you have a pet cat? Yeah, he lives inside, right? He has a litter box. But farm cats live outdoors, and they eat the mice and the rats, and they keep them away from the grain. A goat. Farmers keep goats for their milk. Yes, you can. You can have goat milk. Goats can climb and jump very well. They like to eat all kinds of plants, even prickly ones. And baby goats are called kids. Baby humans are called kids, too. Are you a kid? Are you a baby goat? No. A cow. Go ahead. Moo. A cow usually has one calf each year. The newborn calf is covered with hair. It can stand on its feet to drink milk from its mother very soon after it's born. Look at the baby cow. A calf. Isn't he cute? Calves are curious and playful. They sniff and lick strange objects. These calves have started to eat grass. Like fully grown cattle, they spend most of their time chewing. Can you chew like a cow? How now, brown cow? The brown ones usually give milk too. Yeah, a Jersey cow has brown. Yeah, this black and white one. That's called a Holstein cow. Yeah, he's black and white. What do you call, what color is a cow rolling down the hill? Black and white, black and white, black and white, black and white, black and white. Pigs! These pigs live outside. They like to dig in the ground with their snouts, so their pen is often very muddy. In hot weather, they wallow in the mud to keep cool. What do you use to keep cool in the summer? Do you put on sunscreen? Sun lotion? Yeah, all over your nose and your arms and your legs and everything keeps you covered? Pigs don't have sun lotion. So you know what they do? They roll in the mud. And the mud sticks to their fur, and sticks to their hair, and sticks to their body and covers them so they can't get sunburned. Isn't that good? Good idea. A rabbit. Rabbits nibble at many of the crops that are grown on different farms. And since the farmers have worked very hard planting, they try to keep the rabbits out of the fields. Ooh. I bet if you have a dog on a farm, that's the dog's job to chase away the rabbits. Yeah. You know the story of Peter Rabbit, don't you? He got into Farmer Ricker's garden. Didn't appreciate that. Sheep! The mother sheep, or the ewe, usually has her lambs in the spring. She may have 1 or 2 or even 3 lambs. They're very playful, and they run races and they jump in the air. Look at that. She has little babies. Yeah, aren't they cute? A mother sheep is called a ewe. E-W-E. Ewe. And baby sheeps are called lambs. Cute. Shearing. Ooh. In summer, the sheep do not need their thick wool coats, so the farmer shears off the wool with clippers. And by wintertime, the sheep will have grown new coats to keep them warm. Yeah, they don't need that heavy coat in the summer. You don't like to wear a coat in the summer, do you? No. So the farmer cuts off all that long, fluffy fur, sends it away to be made into wool so that humans can have wool sweaters and wool jackets and wool everything. Socks. Wool socks are very warm. But we don't need it in the summertime. Yeah. A sheepdog. Isn't he cute? A shepherd often has a sheepdog to help round up the sheep and move them from place to place. He whistles and makes arm signals to the dog to tell him what to do. Oh, look. A sheepdog is very smart. Yeah, it's his job to learn how to herd the sheep. Yeah, he has to give them directions. Sometimes he nips at their heels to get them moving in the right direction, or he barks at them, or he runs around and round and round and round in circles and frightens the sheep so that they behave. That's his job. Yeah. A pony. In the past, large, heavy horses were kept on farms to pull the plows and the carts. Nowadays, few are used for work, but horses and ponies are sometimes kept for riding. Yeah, because you can't ride through the fields very well with a car or a truck or a tractor, but you can ride your horse or your pony. A pony. And now we're in the garden. What's that? Caterpillar. Oh, look. Guess what kind it is? If you said monarch, you were right. You've been paying attention. A caterpillar feeds on the leaves of plants, and he grows until one day he turns into a chrysalis or a cocoon, and inside the cocoon a great change takes place, and he grows into a butterfly. The caterpillars have changed into beautiful butterflies and have come out of their cocoons. Watch them fly gracefully on sunny days. They visit flowers to drink the nectar. Look at that beautiful butterfly. He's gorgeous. I didn't catch the name of the illustrator. I'll have to go back and figure that out. In the garden, you might find a frog. Look at that one. Frogs have long, strong back legs to jump with. They like damp places, and they catch insects with their long tongues. In the spring, they look in the ponds. You can look in the ponds for their eggs. Yep, frogs lay eggs. Look, there's a whole bunch. Yeah. What do the eggs become? Tadpoles. And what do the tadpoles become? Polywogs. Yeah. What do the polywogs become? Frogs. Dragonflies. The dragonfly darts quickly about over the water. He's a skillful hunter, and he catches insects as it flies. It can even scoop them up from the water's surface as it flies. Look at that. Dragonflies are magical things. They look like a helicopter. They've got these two magnificent wings like a plane. Yeah, they're really cool. A moth. Moths look like butterflies, but most kinds fly only at night. They are attracted to the lights, and they often fly into the houses. And during the day, the moths hide on tree trunks and on plants. Yeah, like this one has camouflage. He's got brown and white speckles. So if he lands on a tree trunk, you won't be able to see him. And there's our favorite worm who comes out on the sidewalks. Worms live in the ground, burrowing their way through the soil. And at night, they may come above the ground and search for leaves to eat. Can you see that they have no legs or eyes? Yeah, they cannot. Why do we like worms? Because they eat the dirt. What do they do with it? They make worm poo. Worm poo makes plants grow. It's good stuff. It's not disgusting. No, because they're herbivores and they eat grass and they eat things like that. And then they process the soil in their bellies and they make wonderful, fertile soil for growing. Don't throw away the worms. They're great things. Who's this? A spider. Is he an insect? No, because he has 8 legs. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's not an insect. We learned that insects have 6 legs. Yep. This garden spider spins a sticky web. It waits for a fly or a moth to get caught in the threads, and then it rushes out to capture it. And he rolls them up in a little burrito and sucks the bug juices right out of it. Ah, delicious. No? Well, he thinks it's delicious because he's a spider. Ants. Ants live in nests. Follow a trail of ants and see where they live. Some of them are very busy all day long gathering food. What are they taking back to their nests? Crumbs, of course. If you leave out a bunch of crumbs, you're going to get ants. Mm-hmm. Keep clean. Don't have ants in your house. No, they're not fun. Bees! Honeybees and bumblebees buzz and buzz from flower to flower all summer long. They collect the nectar and the pollen and they take it to their nests. Can you see the pollen basket on this honeybee's leg? Oh, look. He's got a piece of pollen stuck to his leg. It's called a basket. He actually collects some pollen and holds it there on the side of his leg, just like a little saddlebag. Yeah, isn't that cool? And he makes what? Honey. Who's the honey for, though? No, it's not for you. No, it's not. The honey is for the babies, the larvae that are in the hive. Yes, that's what he's growing the honey for. They're making honey for their babies. But they make so much, they're so busy, and they have such a lot of honey that they can share it with us. Yeah, we make a lot of things out of honey. Yeah, a lot of candy out of honey and sweets out of honey, and honey is good in our tea. It's delicious. And did you know that if you have allergies, if you eat local honey, your body will get used to the pollen that is around your house and around your neighborhood. Yeah, so buy local honey. It's the best for you. Yeah, you'll get used to the pollen. This is a wasp. It is not a honeybee. Wasps also feed on nectar, but they eat insects and fruit as well. And these wasps live together in a large, papery nest. They have a sharp stinger to defend themselves. And they hurt. Let me tell you, I had a wasp sting. Oh! Now, honeybees don't hurt as much. They're not as likely to sting. But a wasp, oh boy, they can hurt. They make big nests out of this papery spittle stuff. Looks like paper mache. Yeah, watch out for wasps. They'll hurt. Yeah. And our cute little friend, the snail. Snails come out in wet weather or at night to eat the plants. And during the day, they usually hide away inside their shells. Follow their silvery trails to find where they hide. Look at the snail. Isn't he cute? This is a slug. Slugs are kind of like snails, but they don't have shells to hide in. Instead, they burrow into the ground or they hide under a stone. They come out at night or after the rain to feed on the plants. Look at the slug. Slime, 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 slimy slug. Lots of animals eat slugs. A beetle. Ooh, he's pretty. Look at that. This is a ground beetle. It can run very quickly on its long legs and it hunts for food at night. Although this one stays on the ground, most other types of beetles have wings and they can fly. Look, this one's got a purpley color to him. Isn't he pretty? A ladybug. I love ladybugs. You can count their spots. Ladybugs are a kind of beetle. They eat the green fly, which spoils our roses. Now, not all types of ladybugs have the same number of spots. How many does this one have? Can you count? Yeah, just two. 2 spots. And here's our last one. A sparrow. Now, there's lots of other kinds of birds. This book only talks about the sparrow. In the spring and summer, the sparrows are very busy collecting food for their hungry young. The nests are all well hidden, and in winter, the sparrows use them for shelter. Oh, look at the baby birds. Mama, mama, feed me, feed me, feed me. If you listen really hard right now, you can hear a lot of different kinds of birds. That's a fun thing to do, is learn about the different types of birds. Blue jays and cardinals and owls and sparrows and bluebirds. The bluebirds are coming back to Ohio. They were gone for a long time. Ducks and geese, of course. And let's see, do you know what we have in our neighborhood? Wild turkeys. Yeah, wild turkeys. They were actually crossing the street near our school just a few days ago. People aren't driving their cars as much anymore. So the birds are coming back a lot because the birds are bored and they have all this extra space and extra fresh air and extra things that they didn't used to have when we were all out busy belching smoke out of our tailpipes. So now the birds are pretty happy. Yeah. Well, Mother Nature is happy and so are the animals, but we're not because we're missing our school. I know. But we're going to get there soon, I hope. And I'm going to go right now to our building, right now. In fact, I'm late. I'm late. So I got to go because I got to go to your school and clean out all of your stuff, put it in a big pile and save it for you so you can come to school and pick it up. I love you guys. I want to see you soon. Bye.